give you my heart.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about something that's quite personal to me. It's going to be kind of like a story time, kind of just me talking about my experiences with a few things. So I'm going to be talking about how I learned to love myself. Now it's quite a common topic. Like a lot of young people in today's society, they have a very low self-worth, and I feel like it's just so sad, and it seems to be getting worse, which I can understand, because when I was younger there wasn't really all these Instagram models and like plastic surgery and everything like that, whereas today there is. And even I had struggled with loving myself and my self-image back then, so to imagine what it's like now, it must be 10 times harder. And it's really sad to see, because like you see these young girls and they just look up to these fake images of women that don't even look like that in real life. It's all Photoshop, it's all surgery and all of that. And I don't have anything against surgery or body enhancements. Like, I've had lip fillers myself, but it's got to the point where people won't admit when they've had work done. So these young girls are looking up to these Instagram models and thinking, why don't I look like that? When really the person in the picture doesn't even look like that truly. Like, it's all Facetune and Photoshop and surgery, and it's really sad. But yeah, when I was younger, I'd say from early as I can remember, like I've always had struggles with loving who I was and accepting me for who I am. So I've always been quite tall. If any of you have met me in real life, you know how tall I am. Like, I'm really tall. Like, it probably doesn't stand out that much now, but when I was younger, I was a lot taller than a lot of people in my school, especially in primary school. In primary school, I was so much taller than everyone else. And I remember starting, because I went to one school first, and then in like year 3 I moved to another school. And when I'd started the second school, like at this point I was tall. I've been tall my whole life, but like, and I started the school, and everyone was asking me like, you're not meant to be in this year, you're too tall, you're not the same age as us, and all of this. And it kind of made me feel isolated. Like, my whole school life, I felt like I've stuck out because of it, because people always pointed it out. They always used to comment on my height. Why are you so tall? Like, bitch, I want to know too. But yeah, I always stuck out, and it made me feel really insecure from when I was young. Like, I was always quite shy as well, so I always wanted to like fit into the background and just go around life unnoticed, and that was just impossible with how tall I was. Like, it just wasn't gonna happen. So it drew a lot of attention to myself, and I hated it. I really hated it. So that made me feel quite insecure. Also, I was never a skinny child. Like, I wouldn't say I was fat, but I was quite tubby, and obviously that made me stand out a bit as well. Not so much as the height bit, but not as much as the height bit, but it's still, I hated how I looked. I hated my weight. I always thought I was fat. Like, I've always tried to be slimmer. Like, because obviously when I was younger, as some of you remember, like, everyone was skinny. It was all about skinny models. There wasn't this like idea of plus size. It was all just thick, thin models. And people always used to say to me when I was younger, oh my god, you're so tall, you could be a model. And I used to be like, have you seen how big I am? Like, no chance. There wasn't a chance for me in that way. And I always have wanted to be a model, but I'd always felt constrained by my weight. And of course now it's not much of a big deal, but I feel like I don't have that confidence now to go in that direction. I also used to hate my hair, which may shock some of you because it's something I take pride in now. If anyone knows me, they know I love my curly hair. But I used to hate the fact that my hair was curly. I literally used to make my mum straighten it every week, and you can imagine how much damage that had done to my hair. But I didn't care. Like, I always wanted it straight, and I always hated that I was mixed race as well. If any of you didn't know, I am mixed race. A lot of people think I'm white, but I'm not. I'm mixed race, white and black. Yeah, I always hated the fact that I was mixed race. It was another thing to me that made me an outcast, because I was too black to fit in with the white people, and too white to fit in with the black people, and it was another thing that made me feel away. So that was difficult as well. I always wanted to be white. And that's so crazy for me to think now, because now I literally embrace everything about myself, like my skin colour, my hair, my features. I also had issues with my forehead. Like, people used to say about my big forehead. I'm light skinned, like we have big foreheads, like it's a fact, it's known, like. And I used to hate my forehead back then. I mean, I don't like it very much now, but I can deal with it, you know. I also had really thin lips, and I was always insecure about that as well. But I've had lip fillers to resolve that, but, you know. But like, I'd say only in the past 2 or 3 years, I've actually learned to accept everything about myself. Like, and I don't know like how to pinpoint the exact moment that it clicked to me, but I just started to realise that there's not much I can do about anything that's on my body or that's about me. My height, I can't really do much about it. Like, it's not like I can take shrinking tablets. And my skin colour, being mixed race is such a beautiful thing. Like, you've literally got the best of both worlds. And I realise that now. And I literally love the fact that I'm mixed race. It's one of my favourite things about myself, because it's given me curly hair, and I tan really easily in the sun, you know. And I also have the advantage of being cultured in both cultures, you know what I mean. It's an amazing thing to me. But I think, like, there was a point when I just thought, there's nothing I can change. Like, I am who I am. The most important thing is about what's on the inside and who I am as a person. And feeling so negative and insecure about how you look and all of that, it does tarnish who you are inside. It makes you feel so small, and until you love yourself and love who you are and accept everything about you, no one else will. Like, no one ever comments on my height anymore, because it's just me now, and it's something that I accept, and I think people can see that, so it's not really a thing that people comment on, and it's not really that much of a big deal anymore. Like, and I wish when I was younger I knew that. I wish I embraced my height more, and I wish I did more with my height, like maybe like took up basketball, started modelling, like whatever. But I just didn't want to do them things when I was little, because I felt so bad about it, and I just hated it, and I didn't want that to stand out even more, so I kind of just hid myself away. And it makes me feel sad now, because there's so many like opportunities that I've missed out on, and so much time that I've wasted. Oh, I don't know why I'm crying. There's like so much time that I wasted by just hating myself, and I could have used these attributes that I have that I hated, and I could have used them in a good way, because they are good things, but to me they weren't, and I hated them. Oh my god. But yeah, when I look back now, I just can't believe that I didn't love myself, because now, like, I accept everything about me, my flaws, my positives, everything about me makes me who I am, and I just love that, and I wish that more people felt that way about themselves. And it's sad, because less and less people are loving themselves nowadays, because of all these images that we see everywhere, and it's really sad, it's really upsetting. And I hope that people do start to accept themselves for who they are, especially with loads of like activists now who are standing against like this ideal image of what people are meant to look like. People like Sonny Turner and Grace Victory, they're all standing out, and they're all saying, this is who I am, you are going to accept me for who I am. Like, I don't look like what women are meant to look like, but I am here, and I am important, and I am present, and you're going to take me for who I am. And I think that's a message that we all need to take in. Take me for who I am, or don't take me at all. Like, this is me, and you are gonna take knowledge of me. You are gonna see me and accept me, because this is who I am. And I hope this video helps someone. I hope as a society we can start to love ourselves more, and we can start to accept who we are and accept other women as well. I think that's so important. We need to stop hating each other, because when we hate on each other, we're giving the other person something else to hate about themselves. Stop picking out people's bad points and focus on the good, and nurture that goodness that they have, and make it blossom, because you will see that one kind word to someone can literally make their day, literally. So guys, today, after watching this video, I want you all to say one kind word to someone. It's not hard. It's one kind word you say to someone. Oh, you're beautiful, or I appreciate who you are as a person, or even thank you for being there for me, thank you for being who you are, I love who you are. Just something nice. Just bring someone up, brighten someone's day, and it will make the world a better place. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.